Morning guys. I just thought I'd run through some accessories that I have thought have been really handy so far along the trip. And a few things that I thought were just not that great. We'll start off with my collapsible ladder. Paul had one of these a while back, and I saw him using it and I asked him about it. He said, oh, it's a collapsible ladder, and I thought, oh, collapsible ladder, that sounds a bit ridiculous. But this one's actually really good. Alright. The only thing I'd probably change about this is the bag. The bag, it's like a thin material, so it does rip really easily. So, straight out, lock those in, out again. And that's that. Like, it's good size. I use it all the time when I'm doing the anti-flat bars. I can't reach the top, so I've got to click them in. It's just easier than trying to stand on the side of the van or on a little step ladder that's not high enough. So this has been great. Really good space saver. I use it at home all the time to you know, clean the van and get up onto the roof. So fold up really easy, simple. They are surprisingly sturdy. They're not very flimsy, which is good. But again, these bags, they're like a really light material, and they sort of rip, and they just don't look the greatest. I think if they were gonna, you know, really start selling them, to go a canvas bag. All right, that's back in, and away she goes. I use this all the time. I love it. This is my clothesline. So I bought this off eBay. I think it was like 30 bucks. What you get is these two. You don't get the cable. I just went down to Bunnings and picked that up. So basically they slip into your anti-flat bars. So straight into here and then across to the other one. But if you don't have any anti-flat bars, they have Velcro. So you can throw those around your actual awning bar. Like that. And then straight across to the other side. They are pretty sturdy. Like, they're not going to come off in a hurry, especially not with your clothes on them. So they're really handy. I also have these little ones. I got, I think I actually got these off Facebook Marketplace. There was a guy selling them. I bought some for myself and for Paul. They can run into your roll. You can pretty much just have hooks, have things hanging off them, or into your anti-flat bars. If you wanted, you could use these as a clothesline, or additional, like that one's only got the 3 on it. So you could put 2 of these at each end and have a bit more, or throw them in your roll. And then, you know, run it out to a tree and back. Depends on what you want set up, really. Now, whilst we're speaking of washing, alright, bought one of these. So these caravans came standard with washing machines. I had mine taken out. It weighs 18.5 kilos. On a quick wash, Paul tested it because he has one. 40 litres for a quick wash and 60 litres for the top wash. That to me is just a ridiculous amount of water, not to mention you need power to use it, and it's just extra space. So I got those 3 drawers in mine instead. So I tested this out at Stanage Bay. After we left Dingo, it was extremely dusty. Like, my clothes were pretty dirty. So I did a full load. 1 wash, 3 rinses, because it was, the amount of dust was just a bit ridiculous. 12 litres in total, so it was 4 litres, what was it, 4 litres for the wash, and then 3 litres each, or whatever it was, 6, I don't know, 6 or whatever it was. So a wash and then 3 rinses, and I'm pretty happy with it, considering how dirty the clothes were. So I definitely prefer this over having a washing machine and all that extra weight and water wastage. I got this from an op shop for 40 bucks, which I thought was pretty good. So I would use this every day of the week over one of those washing machines. So keep that in mind. Kmart. I love Kmart at the minute, actually. Kmart have a really good range of camping gear at the minute. So collapsible buckets, I've been using them like crazy. They've got the foldable steps. After someone ran over mine, it wasn't me. This has been great. I use this, there we go. Because my van is quite high, even when I've got that step down, it is just that little bit too high, so I'll put that down and have essentially 2 steps to get into the van. While I was there, as I do, I found this. It's a little 12-volt wet dry vac. I mainly bought this purely so I could like keep the car clean. I don't really use it in the van. It's a good little size. I do have at home, I've got the Ryobi vacuum. But that was quite a bit heavier, and I didn't really have anywhere to store it, whereas this is it's quite small. It's got a really nice long lead, and it does actually do quite a good job in the car. So for, I think it was like 20 bucks or something like that. Really handy to have if you're camping and traveling, or you just want to keep something in the car. Oh, these pots. I don't know how I ended up with 2. I think I bought this one from Aldi when Aldi had their camping sale. So it's just one of the silicone collapsibles. I use this all the time over this one. I have tried to use this one, but it kind of just shitted me. Like, it's pretty much the same concept, but the handle is different. It's got like a little locking pin. So, you know, you got to hang on to this little one whilst it's filling up, and you don't really have like a great deal to grip, but also like when you actually want to pour it out, it's the same with that one. It's got like a little vacuum seal, so I just take the lid off of that. But if I try to take the lid off of this and pour stuff, it's just really inconvenient. Like, I just hate the handle. I really freaking hate it. The amount of times I've ended up just burning myself. So this one's shit, and this one was good. I really like this one. So yeah, I'm just gonna give this one away when I get back. Cooking. These are the Smart Space pans, pots. They do come with a pan. It's a rectangular pan. I can't show you that because I've cooked on it and it's filthy. So they stack inside each other. They are non-stick. They are all square. So you can get them all onto the stove top, and in the kitchen you've got, normally it's 3 gas, 1 electric. You can get them all in, like there's no issue with that, so you can have all of them cooking at the same time. The lids have like a open close vent. They come with a handle that just clips on the side, so it is a detachable handle. Really heavy duty. Also comes with like the silicone mats. You know, you're putting it down on a camp table or something and you don't want to melt the table, throw those down. They are really sturdy pots. Like, they got a bit of weight to them. They are non-stick. Really good quality. Absolutely love them. They're not cheap. I think I got Paul to buy them, obviously. He got the set, I think it was like $2.74 or something off eBay, including delivery. So you get the 3 pots, the lids, handle, the silicone bases, and the pan as well, all together in that package. So they are definitely worth their money. I bought them, excuse me, I bought them, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I just use them religiously, constantly cooking on them. One thing that I actually really do like, that I got from Kmart, put those over here. Here we go, come in. This bad boy. Hot plate, griddle plate, fits nicely over the 2 burners, so if I'm having a big cook up, I can sort of cook up on that. Kmart. I was hoping that they might have had a longer one so I can get it over all 3 burners, but I haven't had any luck. So I'll just keep using that until that time. I think that's it. Oh, hang on. Products. Aquachem sachets. Oh my god, these are the best. All the other toilets I've had and portaloos and stuff have been using the liquid chemicals, and it's just shit. Like, nobody wants to store the chemicals and you know, spillage and all that sort of stuff, and they're just not that great. These are like it's a sachet with like a blue powder in them. They are really good for like smell. They break it down really, really well. Every time I've gone to a dump site, it's just blue. You know, there's no toilet paper. It really breaks the toilet paper down quite well. So if you're looking for something, definitely get these. I think they were, I don't know, like 11 or 12 bucks a pack. There's 15 in a pack, and I went through the first packet after 6 weeks. So 6 weeks of being on the road, and I was mainly using that toilet. I do have 2 cassettes, because sometimes when you're off grid, you've got no dump site. So I did buy the extra cassettes. So between the 2 cassettes over 6 weeks, 1 packet of 15. So yeah, they've done really, really well. Check those out, and I'll see you again a bit later for a couple of other accessories. I forgot to mention this. This is fantastic. This is the Ryobi 18 volt portable fan. The fan itself has 2 speeds, but it also has a misting feature. So it is designed to sit on a bucket. You drop your little cable into the bucket, draws water up, spurts it out. Awesome. It also has the hose connection. So if you're somewhere where you've got access to a hose, you can plug the hose in and use that. Waterproof cover case, fits the 5 amp hours, doesn't fit the 9 amp hours in there, but this has been fantastic. On low, because it's a 2 fan speed, on low it lasted 2 nights. So I had it on one full night, I had it on, and then the next night I had it on, and I heard it go out sort of early in the morning. So on low you get really good battery life. On full, I think I got about a day out of it. I can't remember where I was, but it was bloody hot and I just wanted some air circulating. So I just had it sitting on high, put it on the table, and that lasted for the day. So that was really good. That's out of a 5 amp hour battery. So when you use the misting, like there's 2 settings on the misting pump. You need to use it with the fan on high. If the fan's on low, you're just going to get sort of soaked. I might be able to get a bucket of water and see if we can put it in and test it out, see how it works on the different settings and stuff. So, all right, so I've just set this up enough just to test it out and show you. So that's just the fan on low. We'll put it on with the pump. Sucks the water up. Well, there we go. Yeah, that's not bad. It's much better with the fan on high. Get really good coverage out of that. Not sure if you can really see it spurting straight out. Lasts a while actually, just on the low. If you put it on the high, it's just that little bit too much. But really, really handy if you're going camping, you don't have any fans, or if it's super hot. So definitely check it out. 169 bucks from Bunnings. Not sure if you can see the air misting around, but yeah, definitely worth their money. Highly recommend. Really good for camping or even just around the house. Alright, these are fucking awesome. Bought them off eBay. They're like a collapsible bin. And I got the bags online as well. They just latch over the top here. I absolutely hate having like bags hanging off the handles or on the floor, so this is super handy. It's a really good size. You just pop the bag in, put the little clamp on it, and it's super handy. I think they're like a 10 litre. Also have a second one of these outside on the Dometic, because it also fits out there. I like to have one outside, one inside, so I don't have to walk in and out all the time. Yeah, love these. Also, while we're here, got this from Bunnings the other day because Sam told me to get something like this. She has the one that's like a lantern. So basically, this has got like a weird fluid canistery thing at the bottom of it. Clip that in. There's this blue pad that you slide in, turn it across the opposition, flick it a couple of times. It heats up and is really, really good actually. It doesn't smell either, which is really nice. You don't even notice it, except I really keep forgetting to turn it off because I completely forget that I've actually used it. So, $49 at Bunnings, and it comes with, I think it was 48 hours worth of stuff, so 2 canisters and 6 pads. So, check it out. Alright, so I thought I'd show you guys my fire pit. Bought it from Tent World online. It was like $149. Packs down really, really nice and easy. I was looking around for a while because I've seen Paul's. He's got the Kings, just like the triangle slide-in one, but was not impressed at all with it. Obviously, they've got one slit down the middle of it, but that's where everything sort of compiles and drops down to, so it just blocks it immediately. You've got no airflow, and it's pretty much just useless. So I was sort of looking around a while, and I thought this was really good. I watched a video, and you know, he set it up pretty quick, and I thought, that's probably bullshit. But it actually sets up very, very quickly, which is great. This is it. I think it comes in at, I think it's like 5 kilos. 5 kilos, maybe 6. It comes in a really nice canvas bag, actually, which is super handy. Alright. So, let's see how we go. See if I can get this done without fucking it up. These are my plates. Put those there. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Is that it? No. Alright, so. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's see if I can get this done without buggering it up. Might just tilt this down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Alright. Let's see how we go. Nope, wrong way. This way. They all just sort of slot into each other. Like that. Right. Alright, so when you get to a certain spot, you've got to put this plate in. We'll see. Alright, so it's got an arrow, so I think it's supposed to go in that one. It's got these little lock-ins, little channels. There we go. I normally get the end one wrong because it's got to like lock into itself. Let's see. Okay. So that goes in there. Oh no. Yep, see. That one's got to go around one more. There you go. Locks in there, locks in there. And then this one goes on. There you go. Now, this then has like a locking bar to like lock it all in together. Let's see if I can get this on properly. Alright. Right, and then this just goes in on the top, like that, so it leaves a little bit of an air gap, and then you can literally just pick it up and put it anywhere you want. Really good size. You don't get any, you don't get anything on the ground. It doesn't burn the ground either, which is great. You've got the cuts all in the sides here, so it gets plenty of oxygen. We've had this thing roaring at Big River under the tarp. But I think it's just the perfect size. I mean, you don't really need a great deal when you're out there camping, especially in certain weather. But that's just enough for me. It's probably, what, 300 in diameter. When we're at Big River, I just grabbed 2 logs and just sort of put them underneath it, just so we had a little bit of height. And that was perfect. Didn't burn the wood, but just lifted it up just that little bit, just so we get a little bit more warmth around our bodies and not just our legs. But it throws out some heat, which is really, really good. So I think we cut up wood probably about the same size as the timber you buy when you get a bag of wood from, you know, Bunnings or the Servo or whatever. So that is perfect size for this. Or you can get the, I think it's compacted sawdust. They're really good. They burn really well in this as well, especially to get it going. So yeah, check it out. Tent World, I think it was $149. Not sure if that was on sale or not, but it also comes with these bars. You can put the bars on top, you know, wherever you want. You can put, you know, a pot or a pan, or, you know, a cooking plate on top of that. Actually, let's see. I have a cooking plate. This is the cooking plate I got from Kmart. Oh, that's good. That is a really good size. Beautiful, yeah. Oh, I love that. So, yeah, no, that's my fire pit. Highly rate it. Check them out. All right, let's also pack it up, shall we? Take those off. Take this locking plate out. That's it done. Pretty good pack up, actually. Yeah. Probably like a 10 out of 10, really. Haven't had any issues. It's fantastic. Easy to set up, easy to pack up. Love it.